So this is our second lesson for statistics, so lesson 4-2. So we talked last time about the five number summary, right? So the five number, the minimum, which is the whisker part, then the first quartile, which is the beginning of our box. This is Q1. The median is going to be like where the middle, so in the box, the line in the middle. It doesn't have to be exactly in the middle, but somewhere in there. The That's the median. Then the third quartile is the ending of the box. That's Q3. And then the max is going to be the highest end. Okay. So this is the max. Okay. So we talked about this last time. I want to refresh your memory about something that is critical and key for you to know. 25% of the data falls right here. You're definitely going to need to know this for the questions, right? 25% falls between Q1 and the median. 25%, it's not about how it looks, but between the median and the Q3. And the last 25% is going to be between Q3 and the max, okay? So that all adds up to 100%, which means that each of these are quartiles, okay? Another name for median is Q2, but usually we use median instead. For SL specifically, when we're talking about the entire population, that is the symbol OX. When we are talking about a sample standard deviation, which we are going to do today in number 2, we're going to use SX, okay? So both these are standard deviation, but this one is for population, and this one is for the sample. Okay, so it's very rare with IB that we use SX, but today in question 2 we are. All right. This is just a refresher about how to plug stuff into a calculator. So how do you get the mean, the median, the interquartile range, and the standard deviation? Refresher, right? Interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1, and this is going to be given from our five number summary. So how do we get the five number summary, right? We go to our fresh calculator, hit stat, we're going to go to edit, we're going to plug the numbers in. So after we plug the numbers in, just make sure that you have the same amount. So here, this is L110, which means that I should have 10 numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? You just want to make sure that you have all the numbers, that you typed it in correctly. Then you hit stat, go over to calc to the right, and we always use one of our stats, option number 1. We don't have frequency, right? We don't have another row that says frequency or the number of times that this appears. So we're just going to hit enter, enter, and then it gives us all of the answers, right? So what is the mean time? The mean is X with the bar over it. So that is 11. What is the median? So if you go down, right, the median is 9.5. So it says MED is 9.5. Beautiful. Now we need to find the interquartile range, which is Q3 minus Q1. So we do 14 minus 8. Look at me showing work. That's 6. That's our interquartile range. And what is the standard deviation, right? So remember what we said above. If you see the word sample, you're going to use SX. But since we don't, we're going to use OX. It kind of looks like a guy or person with a hat on it. So that reminds me of population, or a people. So if I go over here and I'm looking for OX, that is 4.58. So this is about 4.58. So that is going to be our standard deviation. Okay. Okay. N is the total number of numbers. Beautiful. This is just notes and it gives you a couple of examples. So look at those, and just read through this. Make sure you're comfortable with what that notation is. And then I'm going to ask you to go ahead and try numbers 1 through 3. Okay. I gave you a couple of hints. So I gave you a hint over here. So where you're using standard deviation, and specifically because it does say sample, we are going to use SX for this question right here. You can find the mean. And then this question number right here is a little bit of a challenge. If you know how to plug this in to the calculator, it'll be a lot easier instead of doing it the longer way. But I'm gonna let you all rock. Okay, so good luck. Let me know if you have questions. I'm right here.